Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Man, those smell good. Cheers, cheers. I hope you're having a fabulous one. Hey, Kentucky, how you doing? Just trimming on some soaps. This one is the honeysuckle. And this one is the dragon something. What is it called? I don't have my card with me. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. Is it midnight? Probably where you are, huh? And then I made my little embeds because I'm going to make a spring soap with stars and shells. Ooh, star cookies. Diamond sauce. Ooh, super fire. Super, super fire. I don't have any sauce. I wish I had some. I have the capacity to make it, but I just am afraid. I'm afraid that I'm gonna fuck it up and waste my product, and I don't want to do that. I love, love, love these molds. This is a wholesale order that goes out to a bed and breakfast, and they put these and the little flower ones that I make in their little bathrooms for the bed and breakfast. So this order is going to go out, so I have to trim it up and make it pretty. How are you guys doing? I love dank flowers, me too. And I don't want to mess it up, you know? I don't want to, I don't know, I'm about aesthetics and I'm about the end product, you know, when someone sees it or purchases it, they don't want to buy crap. So I just trim them up like that because when they first come out of the mold, they kind of look like that because of the cure process when they go through. What are you guys doing? I can't sleep. My son, his treatment's tomorrow, so they're went down already to UCLA. They go down the night before and spend the night at Bina's house, her family's house. And it sucks because, hi doll, how you doing? He has had one really good week this week. Isn't that beautiful? One really good week. Cheers, Big Ray. Thank you for stopping in. One really good week. And they're going to slam his ass tomorrow again with another round of chemo. And I really think this round is going to suck him. You know how it starts to build up in your system over time? And he has 4 rounds. So this is round 2 tomorrow, guys. Cheers. I've made my decision to cut my hair off and go completely bald. But my son, he doesn't want me to do that. So I'm going to probably not. Hello, Dean. How are you, doll? I miss you so much, Dean. Where you been? I miss you. I miss your lives, dude. I didn't realize you were there. Thank you so much, Kentucky. I appreciate that. Hi, Brian. Kentucky Cowboy in the house. I love that name. I love Kentucky. I got, I love Kentucky and I love Missouri. It's so pretty. I just can't tolerate the cold. But Kentucky is so gorgeous at Christmas time. I am jealous of that. Woo-wee. Man, she's pretty. This is the honeysuckle, and there's a cream flower soap that's in a circle that matches this one. And there's purple dragon's breath. Is that what it is? No, dragon's blood is what this one is. And then flowers are purple and cream. You're slammed with a storm? You know what? That's funny that you say that. How you doing, doll? Thanks for coming in. We have been slammed here on the Central Coast by a storm that you would not believe. Constant rain. Constant. Oh, I don't want Spanish here. I don't understand Spanish. I'm gringo, girl. I don't mean that by any offense, but I do not speak a Spanish. Only when I'm drinking. I feel sorry for you guys out there. I hope that you're getting and doing everything you need to stay safe. You're moving to Maine? Maine? 3 feet of snow. Oh, jeez. Wow. I have nothing to complain about, bro. Nothing. Oh my God. Do you have a generator? Do you have it? Oh my God. I hope you have a generator. You got a foot yesterday, Kentucky? Oh my goodness. You don't have a generator? Hi, Chef Davis. Thanks for coming in. Sure, doll. You can hit me up on Instagram. The regular ones. I do wholesale orders too if you want to put them in your shop or anything like that. Hi, Mrs. Elite. How are you, beautiful? I love your new glass piece. Congratulations on winning that. I got to trim up my little stars for my new soap I'm going to make tonight. Love from Kentucky. Kentucky Cowboy in the house. Meet Miss Elite. She's in Kentucky too. I'm so jealous. I was just talking about you guys in Kentucky, how beautiful the weather is there. Oh, happy birthday. Oh, thank you, P2. Thank you. That's right. It's my birthday where you're at, huh? Oh, you guys are the first. You're the best. You're the best. I'm still a year younger here, so I'm not rushing it. And then I did little shells. So I'm going to do a shell, and I'm going to do a star on each side of the soap. Thank you, Miss Elite. It's just another day, doll. It's just another day. My mom would be really upset if she heard me say that. Yes, it's my birthday tomorrow, Dean. I'm going to be doing a show tomorrow, my 1 o'clock show, the Fellowship of the Dank. We're not having any guests tomorrow. It's just going to be the panel and an informal party sesh. And we're going to invite people to come up from the audience at random, viewers that want to come up and party with us. So come on by. Thank you, Kentucky. Thank you. I know, it's a kind of a bittersweet. It's my birthday tomorrow, but my baby's having his second round of chemo tomorrow. It's an amazing reason to just celebrate life in general. It's my God's, my Earth Day. That's my Earth Day, and I'm really into astrology and things like that. So I'm really grateful that I have another day, and God's given me, if by the grace of God and the creek don't rise, He'll let me put my feet on the floor tomorrow. This is some of the 9-pound hammer. and some of the Tonto de Verno that I've been picking out of the bags here. And I'm really digging this 9-pound hammer. You funny. You a funny man. You a funny man. Well, you know what my mom always said? Age is a number. And you're only as old as you feel. And in my heart, I feel like I'm 20. Now, I do have to say, since November 30th, I have felt my age because of my son's diagnosis. I've just been stressing myself out. And stress does a lot of shit to you. You know that. Oh, you're beautiful as well. You're beautiful as well. I think that, I think someone that I don't know. I was saying today, I was just saying that. I can't believe I'm that tomorrow, right? The secret is weed and good vibes. You got that shit right. I think the secret is medicating good people around you and taking care of your shit as far as personal business, you know, making sure that you're treating people kind. Because karma's a bitch. It'll come back and get you. Cheers. Oh, I didn't see that. I'm sorry. It will come back and get you. So I don't want that. I know I have to stand in front of somebody someday, and I don't want to, I don't want to, I don't know, I don't want to explain all that. It's just simpler to stay a good girl, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a time for being a bad girl and not being a bad girl, but treating people with kindness, that doesn't apply. You're into astrology? Really? Do you know, I wish you lived closer to me, Miss Elite, because I read cards. I would so read your cards. I would read your cards and tell you your future. Or not your future, but just what the cards cosmically say about you and what's going on at the current time. It would be amazing. We could smoke some bud. We could turn it into a party. I only do it for really close friends because I think it's really personal and I'm good at it. And I've been told that, so I just limit it to people that I feel that are worthy and that will use the information wisely and not to their benefit, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't tell you anything about whether you're going to win $1 million fucking dollars, because I don't. If I could do that, I'd be a millionaire right now. I can't even do that for myself. I just have fucking people talking to me sometimes and telling me shit that aren't really living anymore. And it scared me as a child, so I got into astrology to kind of distract myself. See how I put a little dent right there from when I pulled it out of its mold? So you just trim it up. Fika oil. I don't even know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? What is it? Feka oil? Oh, thank you, Miss Lee. I really was hoping you got your painting. You said you haven't gotten your painting yet. I think she's finishing it up. She has to, I don't know what that spray is. Shellac, maybe? Shellac, that she has to shellac it to make it shine? Oh, finish it. I think she means finishing, like the finishing spray. I'm working on a couple projects. I'm working on my wood sign, and I'm working on a wood wagon. You wish you could get me to turn on what, honey? Yes, I do. I do. I do love that song. If anybody really knows me on a personal level, they know I sing and play guitar and keyboards, and they know that I am a huge, huge Smule addict. If you go to my Smule account, you will see songs all over the place. Hi, Paper. I am a huge, huge. I love to sing. I love to play my guitar. I tried to learn the fucking violin, couldn't do it. So the violin got shipped to my granddaughter because she plays it better than I do. You can sing? I was watching someone's IG tonight and they were playing keyboards, or actually the piano, and she was singing and it was just lovely. And I had to commend her because thank God, that someone has the courage to get up and video it and show it, because she was so, so good. And people need to see that. I just do it for pleasure. You can't read music? I couldn't read music either, but when I went back to college, oh, thank you. When I went back to college, I had to take an elective I went back to school to get my respiratory, to combine that with my nursing. Pet Monster's back on? Is Pet Monster back on? Oh, I gotta go look. I'll go look, Dean, because I love Pet Monster. Oh, okay. Well, I went to college and I was combining my respiratory skills. Oh, okay, Dean. I'll go check it out. I'll look at your channel then. I misunderstood you, doll. And they said you have to pick an elective star. And so I said, okay, I'll pick guitar. Because I didn't know how to. Oh, you are? Congratulations. I could play guitar and keyboards and things, but I couldn't read the music for nothing to save my soul. And so I took the guitar class and I told the teacher, I said, you know, first day of class, they told us we have to play 2 solos to pass the class. Just look me up on Instagram, Paper Scratcher, and I'll be happy to hook you up. There's only certain ones that I make and send out though, because of the fact that I don't send out dairy products. I do send out cookies and cupcakes though, just no frosting, because it would go bad. So I went to the teacher and I said, I don't know if I can play 2 solos in this class, because I only play guitar for myself at home and I don't know how to read music. And I said, I'm really just here to learn how to read the music and take this class as my elective for extra credits. And so he starts laughing at me and he says, Star, by the time you leave my class this semester, you will play your 2 solos, you will pass this class, and I guarantee it, you'll be playing and reading music. And I'm like, no way. And sure as shit, by the end of that semester, I could read music oh my God, Paper Scratcher, thank you. That's really awesome. Any of that contributes that come to my channel and contribute like that, that is so fucking bomb, number one. Number two, I am just so grateful for it. And you got to know that it goes back into my channel and all of the things that I do for the community and my soaps and my medibles for you guys, because I do this for you guys, not because I want to make anything, because I really don't. I just want a little tiny niche in a hole in the wall, that I can call my own and that allows me to keep doing what I'm doing. Oh, you're so sweet. I love you too. I love you guys back. I really do. So by the end of that semester, oh, by the end of that semester, I played my 2 solos and I could read music. And do you know to this day I can read music? I haven't seen you in a minute either, Miss Elite. I've been kind of isolating. Ooh, you did? You'll love Paper Scratcher. You will love, love, love. I follow a lot of really amazing people in the community. In Kentucky, do you guys follow Kentucky? And if you don't follow Miss Elite, she's an amazing grower. She has amazing content. Amazing content. I don't follow people for sub like that. I do it because I love their content and I want to get to know their family and I want to know about them and what makes them tick. You're a very talented lady, Mrs. Elite. Your grow is amazing. Paper scratchers in a red state. That sucks. I wish every state was a green state. I really do. God. You know, did you guys see the Forbes report? Forbes reamed Big Pharma about not legalizing cannabis. They said, how dare you guys take advantage of the people and the patients the way you do as a big pharma company. If you look up the article, fucking Forbes reamed them. Oh, honey, you're so welcome, Kentucky. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by, showing your love, being my friend, being part of the community and doing what you do. I do this for you guys, and I do it because I want to give back. I've never had a selfish bone in my body. My parents would have beat my ass to a living pulp if I would have. They literally made us give away toys every freaking month. It was, yeah, I said the same thing, Dean. I was like, hell yes, Forbes. Hell yes. It's about time somebody stood up because it's not going to be until one of our states stand up and say, this is a sovereign nation, man, and this is, we voted for this shit. You guys, we the people want you to free the weed. Oh, it's 1 a.m. there? Oh my goodness, why are you up? Are you having trouble sleeping, doll? That sucks. Me too. So I'm doing soap. I have a whole rack of soap over there to cut, and I have a whole thing over here to make. No job. Because my son's having he's on his way down to UCLA to get his second chemo. Thank you, Miss Elite. I hope you have an amazing night. I'm so glad you did not break your piece, doll. You made me laugh. It's 2:01 there? You have insomnia, girl. Why do they keep playing Spanish on my channel? I don't know. Are my questions going through? I didn't see, let me see. Oh, you were gonna go to bed? Oh, you're not gonna now? I don't see any. I just saw that. Free the weed. Hey, Big Ray. Oh, Dean, you're humble by yourself. Okay. Wow, that's a tough one. I heard that you're nursing. That is a tough fucking question. Blue cheese? Yummy, yummy. This stuff is so wet, I can hardly, not wet, but sticky, I can hardly squeeze my grinder. You know what I did, to be honest with you? When I first went into nursing, I knew from the gate I wanted to do ER. And so it was bad. It was hard. It was, shit. I would see, I'm going to have to, look at that. I would have to, deal with babies dying, I'd have to deal with all kinds of things. So I know where you're talking about when you talk about those emotions. And I would hold my shit together at work, and then I would literally go outside and smoke a cigarette and cry. That's what I would do. And it wasn't until I was in my nursing about mm, probably around my fourth or fifth year. Hey, Bear. And I started to develop a tough skin, if you will. And it wasn't that I didn't care. It was that if I didn't build up a tough skin, I was going to die of trauma because of all the trauma you see, right? Because I don't know if you know it, being first on scene is a tough job. Um, you see people dead, you see people maimed, you see people cut in half, you just see stuff you shouldn't see, okay? You shouldn't see that shit, period. But someone's got to do it, right? So you got to do something for you that allows you to express your concerns about what you see, because what you see sometimes makes you angry. What you see sometimes makes you really sad, and sometimes what you see really makes you emotional. Like I watched a bride get shot on her wedding day, which was crazy emotional, but it was more different emotion than when I went and rescued a 8-month-old baby from a pool that had drowned, or when I went to a mountainside, a cliffside, and rescued a gentleman off the end of the end of the cliff because his fiance pushed him off. So you start dealing with all kinds of fucking emotions, right? And then you go and you deal with the whole different spectrum on that gamut, right? You go, oh, this lady has cancer. She's dying. She's terminal. She's a DNR, and her eyes are going to be donated. And you're treating her as a patient, right? And she's stunning, and she has beautiful eyes, and all you can think of every time you look at her eyes is that someone's going to be looking at her eyes when she passes away. Someone's waiting for that. And it was like, God dang, all those emotions, you've got to find an outlet. So you know what we did? We created a nursing group, and we said, if you need to cry, laugh, yell, hug, scream, whatever it is you need to do from being at work so you don't lose it at work, because believe you me, there's times I've wanted to, and there has been once I did. So you gotta find an outlet. Dab it up, yes. I'm gonna load this puppy with some, I was looking for that little ashtray. Some 9-pound hammer. That's a good jam right there. Ooh, I like that. Cheers, you guys. Much love. I didn't know you were a nurse. That's awesome. I'm glad there are so many nurses out there. Man, I had to drop that torch, dude. Fuck. 36 years. Bam. Now I'm a grower. You're welcome. Find an outlet. Fill your cup. Fill your cup so no one can rattle you. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be things, and there's going to be life, and there's going to be situations that are going to rattle the fucking shit out of all of us. Right? It's not what happens to us, it's how we deal with it. That's really the point. Not so much what happens. It's like, fuck. You know how many people in my family have had cancer? On my mom's side? My side? I could sit and I could sit and bitch and moan about it and whine about it, but I can't change it, right? Can't. I'm powerless. So what would be the point? It'd be a waste of my time, right? I got better things to do with my time than, you know. Man, I can't imagine working as a nurse right now. I've been out since April of last year. They are you kidding me? Yeah, they are. The nurses are what holds the doctors up, dude. I've had docs look at me and go, "What's the normal dose for that?" I'm like, "Really, fucker? You went to med school. What's wrong with you?" um, do you have any plans of going on further? I wanted to get my PhD. I never did. I got my respiratory and became a respiratory nurse. That's when you become really valuable because now you can be first on board and you can intubate. Um, the recipe of my soaps, I use a variety of oils and butters, and I use colloidal oats, tussa silk. Hi Jess, how you doing? And I put some, like, depending on who I'm making the product for, some people have eczema or psoriasis and they need a little something something to help them from dry skin. And so I add some colloidal oats and calendula and things like that. And so I make most of my soaps, like my primary soaps like these that I do. These are done this way, and then I'll show you the flowers because those are wholesale for bed and bath, like bed and breakfasts. My goal is to try to get into the dermatologist's office because I want to get people away from buying all of those products that they have in the dermatologist's office and the doctor's offices that cost you like $95 for 4 ounces. Shit. I want what's in the bottle. I'm not asking for gold, right? And so I've been kind of marketing and going to some fairs and talking to some surgeons, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Some of these I might not use. We'll just have to wait and see. Because these are going to be these are the embeds that I made for, I'm going to take one of these and one of the shells, and then on each side of the soap they'll be in there, but I'm going to pipe the top like a cake. Good evening. How are you, Hash? Organic. I love organic. Hell yes. Let me get a flower. You're gonna have to excuse my flannel jammy bottoms. Now I have to cure some of these still. Now, this one here, you can see how it looks lighter and darker in some places. So that's still wet. So it's still curing. Okay. And these are the blue ones. And this one, I don't know how I got a little tiny darker blue in it. So what they do is this one, see, is the same as this bar here. And so this is actually the right side of this flower. and this is the right side of that flower. But what she does is she uses this side of the flower and sets it on her tray like that in her bed and bath in Big Bear. And she loves it. And then there's a bed and bath here in San Luis Obispo, and she does the this color with these kinds with just the cream that matches, you know, the cream side. And she likes this side because she loves the honeysuckle. And honeysuckle is more of a, it's more of a neutral, you know, soap. Both men and women love honeysuckle. And I love just a beautiful natural you know, coconut smell. Like, I love chocolate. And I use food grade cocoa butter in some of my recipes because I'm going to make a chocolate one coming up. But see how it's curing? See how it's drying? It's drying. Now this one and this one, these are going to be really dark blue. Not this dark, but they'll be a little bit darker. As they cure, they get back to their natural color that I added. So you can see where some of them have actually dried. That's the actual color. And here's where it's drying. And it looks like it might be just the opposite way because that looks drier there and that looks wet, but it's just the opposite. Where it's light is where it's dried, and where it's dark is where it's, I mean, where it's dark, it's dried, and where it's light is where it's still wet. So these are thick, heavy soaps. They're about, oh, I'd have to say they're about 7 ounces. So they're a big, heavy bar. So these in your bathroom, I usually will sell these in a set, and people love them for their bathrooms, especially guest bathrooms. So I have a whole bunch to cure. These will all be ready. This honeysuckle, this honeysuckle is going to be shipped out. I made this one on the 1st, so I'm shipping this on April 1st for her. But they order in advance because I love cold processed soap. I do a hot processed soap too. Usually I take all my like cuttings and things that didn't work out, and I'll hot process them. I'm going to show you guys something. Want to see something funny? I was trying to do a little experiment, and I didn't know how it was going to come out. Now, tell me, what do you think of when you see that? Don't you think of, well, I'm going to wait until you tell me what you think of. Smells amazing. Fucking and it's pretty heavy. A brain. Your out pipe? Okay, doll, I love you so much. So much. You take care of yourself, okay? I know you got a tough job. Someone's got to do it, doll. I really respect you, and I love you so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful day tomorrow. Sleep well. They look like brains. So I was going to do a brain soap. And then, see, even down here, I got where the base of the brain was a different color. I even got it a lighter color. It cracked me up. And then in here, see the pink? It's got pink in it. So I just decided, screw it. I'm not making that. And I threw them in here. So I'm going to, oh, I have another one. I made a green one too. And then I did a scene for a couple that had a party in Arizona, and they wanted a Arizona theme, and so I did the Arizona theme for them. And this is one of the leftover cactuses. And okay, next week, okay. Ooh, you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. I promise. Mix it. Yeah. What I do is I take all of these shavings and cuttings, because this was I used these. I did some blocks, and I did a different color, and where they were square. So I had this left over. So I just throw these in my cooking crock pot, like my soap crock pot, and I hot process them. You're gonna make it. You think you can't, but you are. And don't be surprised if you pass out. It's okay. I passed out too. I hit the ground quicker than shit. And so did a lot of other students. So fuck them if they think that have bigger balls. I guarantee you they don't. Yeah, I passed out. I passed out. Yeah. I passed out. I was the one in class who always wanted. I wanted to see the worst, the goriest, the bloodiest was the best, because that was me. I work best in that kind of trauma. So the bloodier, the better. And they played some fucked up jokes on me. I had a patient pass away, and I went to go get a toe tag, and the patient was going to pass away anyway. He was on DNR. Okay, if you have any questions, please ask, honey. I'm always here, and you can DM me on Instagram too. You can always reach out to me by personal message. So I went down to the morgue because I was working an extra night shift for a gal that needed some time off. And I knew this patient was going to pass on my shift, and it was a big thing, that patients passing on your shift, you had a lot of paperwork to do. And it wasn't like it sounded. It wasn't, I wasn't saying it like, oh my God, they died. No, I was saying it like, fuck, is there enough paperwork here to gag a maggot? This patient just passed away, and they're on DNR, and they have everything arranged. So I went to go get a toe tag because we didn't have any on the floor, down in the basement, in the morgue. And I was gone maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes, looking for shit, taking a 5-minute break, coming back, because the girls covered me. I go back up there, go to the floor, and my patient's gone. Gone. I'm like, oh, where's my patient? Nobody would tell me where she was. They hid the patient from me, man, and they called it an initiation to the floor. I'm like, oh God, you guys are nice. That was my I don't know, my second or third night working as a nurse. My God, guys. They gave you, their nurses are bad. We're bad. We're bad. We know how to play tricks on people. You know what would be a really good trick? I saw these two gals doing it, and it was a great video. And I won't do it now because they did it, but I thought about it, I don't know, maybe a couple months ago. And then I saw their video, like Saturday, last week. They had a little cardboard box in front of them where you put your hands through, and you couldn't see over the top. And they had a company come in that rescues animals. And now they could put anything they wanted in their hand, right? Oh, it was so funny. Do you guys follow? Oh, I can't say. Shoot. I just think she's so funny. I follow a couple girls that are so funny, and they are so beautiful and so young, and I'm so jealous that I'm getting old and I don't have my youth anymore. Oh well, it's okay. It's all good, right? See, I'm about to show you a beautiful, beautiful manicured soap. What are you doing tomorrow, country? Are you working? Why are you stressed? Why are you up, babe? What's going on? That so smells so good. My God. I just want to go take a bath. And see, you get a perfect edge every time. Every time. See the edge? Oh, come on. You look amazing, what I've seen of you. What are you talking about? You know what I think? I think it's my diet and the fact that I meditate and do yoga every day. I think that's what it is. Isn't that beautiful? God dang. Miss Elite, you should get you some soaps, honey, for your bathroom. You would love them. I make CBD soaps too. Really? Someone told me that too. A lot of people tell me that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just lucky. I try to eat right. I try to take care of myself. I don't do anything. I don't do any Botox. Sure, you can send a money order to my house. Yeah. Cannabis helps amazing, amazing. I think it's maybe the RSO. No, it can't be the RSO because I just started doing the RSO this year. So it can't be that. Maybe good genes. I don't know. You know what does matter? I will tell you this. Wash your face and take your makeup off all the time. And don't buy store-bought products. It's a waste of your money. Buy some natural products. Find someone that makes products and get their product. I don't buy anything, dude. I don't buy shampoo, soap, laundry detergent. The only thing I buy is Dawn dish detergent because it helps clean my soap buckets out. Why? Because I don't use any harsh products on my stuff. Hi, Star Scream in the house. Hi, doll. How are you? If you guys don't know who Star Scream is, she has amazing content. You should check her channel out. How are you, doll? Cheers to you. I'm gonna take a big fat rip. Cheers to you. You're welcome. I'm just cutting up some soaps, some dragon's blood, and some honeysuckle. Mm. You know what? People say that. You're okay? Good. Miss Elite, people say that, they say that smoking cigarettes is bad. It's bad. But I'm gonna tell you what. I smoked from mm, the time I was 17. I smoked for over 20 some odd years, and since November 30th, I'm smoking probably 3 cigarettes a day or more because of my son's diagnosis, and I don't know. Everything we do is bad for us. Everything. Fuck, Diet Coke is bad for me. True terpenes, food grade true terpenes is bad for me. Do you guys do any of the true terpenes? Do you guys do these? This is Sunset Sherbet. You know what I do with this? Because I'm a sober and I make all my lotions and my heavenly dank cream and shit. So it's too much stress. You tried to. How did you try to quit? I tried to. I tried everything. I'm down to very little, and I haven't smoked for. I don't even think it's been a year. You know what I'm saying? But in November 30th, David was diagnosed, and that's the first thing I did when I got off the phone. Cold turkey? Because you know why? My dad said that my dad died not smoking and completely sober for like 15 years at least. And he said that's the only way to do it. And I didn't know. How come you're in a funk depressed, honey? Oh, Gorilla Glue for women. Take care. I hope to keep your hopes up. Honey, stop by anytime. I'm sending you positive vibes and love. I'm sorry you're feeling like that. I'm with you, doll. David's having chemo tomorrow. So I'm look at I'm up here sitting here talking to you guys and sharing my soaps. Cause if I lay down, my brain just goes and goes and goes. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this on that 9-pound hammer. But I put this in my soaps. I feel fine, honey. I get, you know what? That's not true. I'm lying to you. I'm sorry. I shouldn't do that. That's really bad. I feel physically amazing. Honest to God, God to hand to God. I don't know why I always get that backwards. Damn. But what I have been doing is I've been worrying and stressed to the point where, look, see that little tiny bruise right there? And that one right there? And that one right there? Do you know what that is? That is from me scratching myself. And I went to my doctor because I said, something in my soap, something in my detergent I made is making me itch. I don't know what the fuck it is. I have thrown out oodles and oodles of money worth of product. And she said, doll, it is not anything you're doing. It's called stress. And your body's taking it out on you because you won't speak about it. That's me. That's nurses. Nurses keep their mouths shut and keep it all inside. And so my body has said, So I've been a little itchy, and it finally, look at that. I mean, I bruised my arm so bad the other day there, and this one looks really good. I didn't, but I bruised it right there, and it's just from scratching. And so she said, you want me to give you a pill? And I'm like, no, I don't want any pill. You know better. And tell me what I do. And so I have to take an antihistamine, Benadryl. I take Benadryl, and you'd think the Benadryl would make me sleepy. You'd think I would go to bed. No, still don't. And I just got to the point where I felt pretty good today and yesterday with the itching. After the doctor told me, I felt a lot more relieved because I'm telling you what, I threw away about $3,000 worth of shit. And I'm so mad about it. But I don't want to make anyone sick, you know? I want to be cautious. So I was really relieved, but at the same time, I was okay. I gotta talk about it. That's not like me. I usually talk about it. I usually leave it on the yoga mat. You can, because it's my son. And you know what? I don't think it would be any different if I had more than one child. I don't. I think it would be just the same. I think I would feel the same. Someone said to me, is it because your only child? No, it's because he's my son. It's because he's my child. Period. And, I mean, how could you not have compassion for a young man going through cancer with 4 children and in the prime of his life? How could you not feel sadness or empathy for that person? I possibly could never not. And so I guess it's been really taking a larger toll on me than I had anticipated or have realized. I'm just going to put 2 little drops of that on there. You know, that's my son. And it might be different because I had my son, I was a baby having a baby. But he's my best friend, and that might be why it seems different to some people, because my son and I are not just mother and son. He's my best friend. I tell him everything. He tells me everything. Even though he has a wife, you know? Even though I have a husband, even though, you know? They say there's certain things that your kids can't give you that people give you. That's true in respect to, you know, intimacy or compassion like that. But that's not what I'm referring to. So I don't know, maybe it's a little bit different for some people to understand it. I don't know. It's fucking cancer. Fuck. It's bad. Who wants cancer? No one. I don't usually put terps on there, but I did put this is a food grade terpene. It's not a THC based terpene. And it is sunset sherbet. So an orange is an orange, right? So cheers. Ooh wee. And it is sweet. Wow. Shit. That's almost too sweet. Two drops is too much. You know, my son's son is just going to be going to college. He can't lose his daddy. No way. His twin daughters just went into the 6th grade. You have the full line. I love their true terpenes. I have their whole thing. But I don't use this extract liquefier because I don't extract anything. You know, when I make my soaps and I put CBD and stuff, I use a pure isolate. And I add it at a certain temperature because it has a specific flash point. And then this is just cannabis. And then all I have left is the orange sherbet and a little bit of this liquid extract. I don't know what to do with this. I don't even know if this is big enough to do anything with, is it? That's probably not big enough to do anything with. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll just throw it in a giveaway or something. Or give it to someone that does concentrates or makes a vape pen or something like that. I have some vape pens. Could I put this in a vape if the vape is old? Let me show you. Because I have vapes that I don't smoke. I know it's bad, right? I should give these away. See, that's fruit, juicy fruit. That's midwife. I don't know what that is, but the coloring is good. Oh, you can't vape it. Okay, but look how dark this is. Oops, you can't see that. What the fuck can I do with that? Nothing but throw it away, right? What can I do with that? Can I open that and what do I do? Because that looks nasty. Mix this with this and then vape it? How do I mix it? How do I get the thing off? Oh God, here we go. No, I can't. I can't. I have soap on my hands. I can't pull it off. This is a midwife. Look at the color of the midwife. She's beautiful. God, I love the midwife. Just love her. But I don't smoke them. The only thing I do is a CBD isolate. That's 46% CBD and the rest is THC because I vape them. I dab it. And these are vapes that I don't have a pen for and someone gave them to me, but I don't smoke them. Mix this with, I don't have rosin. Mix this with rosin or this with rosin. Oh, you're gonna have to school a bitch. Because look, I have this. I bought this. I have oozles and oozles of bud. I thought I would make a bunch of keef with some dry ice and make some terps with rosin or other extracts. Okay. Oh, like in my dab rig? Press some rosin. You know what? You're gonna laugh at me. I had to buy this because I only weigh 119 pounds and I couldn't hold the damn curling iron long enough. So I don't have a rosin press. So I'm afraid. I've had this for 2 weeks now and I haven't used it. I'm afraid I'm going to destroy the bud because everything that I have tried to press has not worked. And I have the whole container there of bud, 2 bags right there of bud, a jar sitting there and jars under there that I was burping. And so it's not like I don't have the bud, you know what I mean? Yes, that's what I have. The Irwin Quick Grip. I got the 6-inch. I mean, look at this bad boy. This bad boy is amazing. How do you even open it? Fuck. It's no wonder I could even grow a cannabis plant. There you go. See how big that is? And I got this because I thought these would be perfect size for the straight iron. And then check it out, it goes right back. Bam. And this bitch you can squeeze down, you know? Yeah, they had these finally at our hardware store. So when I saw it, I got it. But a lot of good it did me to buy it. I have not used it yet. It's kind of like these vapes. They're sitting here and nobody's getting any benefit out of them, including me. That's not fair. Somebody should get benefit out of this. I'm sure there are people that don't have medication. If you do it right? I don't know if I do it right. That's the whole issue. I don't know if I do it right. Now, the one vape that I do like, that I really, really am digging, is this Malibu right here. This I like a lot. It has a really good flavor. It hits really nice. Okay, yeah, we do. For real. See the hit that vape gives you? That's really good. And then I have another one in here. The new one. Now, I should be smoking this because this is midwife. And look at how clean that shit is. Oh, God. Now, I should be smoking this. I really should. But as you can see, I've not smoked any of them. I don't know. I'm just not a hog, I guess. I don't know. People give me stuff and I don't use it, but I give it away. And I think it's a way of giving back to the community, you know? I don't think that I should keep something if I don't use it. I think it's senseless when there are many people who need it. So I'll do a giveaway or something, and I'll give them away, but I will, that's what I'll do. Did you guys see the arrowheads that Full Jars sent me? And the beautiful ancient artifact, Indian artifact that he sent me? I was blown away. Now these are original arrowheads. They've been untouched, not polished. One of them is polished, it looks like, right there. It's stunning. I love it. There's a big one. This I absolutely love. What does that remind you of? A tree? Yeah, trees. And I grow trees. But look at this. That would make a beautiful piece, wouldn't it? A beautiful necklace. And then he even thought of Mister. You gonna get out, Kentucky? Okay, doll. Stay positive. Much love to you. You have a beautiful night. I hope you sleep well. And check it out. A fish. A fish. It's shaped like a fucking fish. But it's an arrowhead. But it's shaped like a fish. So I'm making necklaces out of them. And I can't wait. I'm waiting for the clasp to come. I ordered a beautiful necklace clasp, 18 karat gold, and I'm waiting for it to come. So, and it's really odd because I don't wear gold. I wear silver all the time. I don't even wear my wedding rings because they're gold. Good night, paper. We're going to have to sash, and good night, Kentucky, for sure. Thank you for stopping in and sharing a little bit of time with me. I really appreciate it. Wow, I've been on here 67 minutes, and I don't even have all my selves trimmed. I've been a damn chatty Cathy. See, I'm a little, I don't know, I'm a little sentimental. See this? I even saved this. Look what's in his hand. Seeds in a little tiny baggie. And this was sent to me by Michelle and Energy. And I just cannot bring myself to take the beans away from him. And they're good CBD beans. And then China Berry. Did you see this, Miss Elite? This is a functioning bone pipe with a cover for the bowl. Amazing, right? Oh, Michelle's amazing. I love her. And China's son made this, handmade it, and I christened it, and it smokes beautifully, dude. But I won't smoke out of it anymore because I don't want to ruin it or anything like that. But he keeps telling me that it'll be like an iron pan that you cook out of. The more you smoke out of it, the more it'll season itself. And so I just set it up on my shelf because it just reminds me of home. It's a beautiful tree, isn't it? I mean, but it's bone. It's actual bone. I mean, look at that detail. That is cool. And he drilled the hole and the bowl, and it smokes perfectly. It hits like a chime, man. It just hits like a chime. And I didn't put a screen in it or anything, and I did not get a bunch of smoke through it. Oh, I just love it. You should stop by my show tomorrow if you can at 1 o'clock. We have a really big surprise. I didn't put up a notification for the Fellowship of the Dank for tomorrow because it's just going to be an informal sesh with a couple surprises. I'm going to be giving some soaps away and seshing and inviting people up from the audience that wants to come and sesh with us. And so it's not going to be our regular show, but next week we will have our regular show with TMB Natural. The following week we have Ryan, who is the cannabis attorney of the year. Oh yeah, out of Sacramento. He's going to be answering all of our legal cannabis questions for us. And the following week I have a really awesome DIY grower who does everything. He is the fucking MacGyver of DIY, I'm telling you. And you guys, it's going to be lit. So if you know of anyone that wants to be a guest or talks about legislation or is an advocate for cannabis or would love to come on the show and be my guest, I would love to have them. Please have them reach out to me anytime. I would love to have you as a guest, Miss Elite, to speak about female growing. Female growers grow a little bit differently than men. The Pot Brothers at Law. I wish you would. I wish you would, Miss Elite. I really do. I think you guys are going to love Ryan. Ryan, he's going to, I call him Ryan because I call him my friend now, and he's my friend. And everyone that, yes, I have Hangouts. Just download the app, doll. Just download the app. It's super, super simple. It's so simple, too. Mary Jane always says it's so simple, too. Cheers. I wish you would, because women are different growers than men. We have a little more patience. We have a little more cleanliness in our garden, if you will. We kind of are, we use our mothering skills in the garden, whereas men don't have those skills, so they don't use them. Doesn't mean they're not good growers. They're amazing growers. They just have different skill sets. Like my man, he doesn't clean. You have to buy the new phone. Why? What's wrong? I don't use a new phone. What's your phone? If you don't mind me asking. I know that's a little impersonal, but... No memory? You know what you do, doll? You go to Walmart and you buy a tiny little zip drive. They cost $4.99 and they hold 5 megabytes. And you download all your shit onto that and you save it in your safe. And you can upload any of that to your hard drive that you want, and you can start completely over with your memory. Did you know that? I need to make butter. I need to make coconut oil. Take the card off and unload the card. Unload the card. You can unload the card. If you saw my phone, you would shit. I probably have 4,000 pictures on my phone. I am like the Chinese woman that lives in California. Everywhere I go, I want to shoot something. Did you see the little, I don't know what his name is. It is a gecko of some kind, and it is the same colors as plants. And I put it on Instagram. Did I put it on Instagram? I think I put it on Instagram. Senility's setting in, guys. It's hard to overcome. Sorry. But I think I put it there. Oh, so you don't have the RAM. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to laugh at you, Miss Elite, because I'm the same way, y'all. I'll bet you, because you a Southern girl. I'll bet you using that same old damn phone that you've been using for eons. You tell your man, Miss Delta tells you it's time to upgrade her phone. You deserve a better one, though. We wear the shit out of stuff, don't we? You should see. I'll tell you, I have underwear and bras that are 10 years old. 6 years. See? That's a really good quality. Women do that, man. Men, they don't. They get tired of it. They toss it aside and they get a new one. That's why they don't ask for directions. They don't want to. They don't want to go in and ask for directions. I tell him all the time, stop and ask for directions. Now I don't do it because now I have the Garmin and I just type in where I'm going, or I put it in my MapQuest, you know. But I remember men do not. They don't like. Hey, I have you on my live. I really could use a woman's point of view, and if there are any other women in the room, I would really respect your opinion as well. You guys know I make my soaps and I make my creams and I make all of my lotions and salves and things like that, right? Well, I have a website. It's stardelta9.com. It's up. There's no website. My son doesn't have time to build it. He's the whiz in the computer system. It's up, it's running. I pay for it monthly, but my question to you is I'm trying to come up with a name because here's the thing. I have a website on Etsy, but if you type in on an Etsy site handcrafted artisan soaps, you will probably have, I don't even remember how many it was, 1,700 different uploads from homemade artisan soaps. Now, out of them, there were like 500 or 700 of them that were being sold. So that tells me that that site is not probably going to be very productive if they have that many soaps on their site when I typed it into their search bar. So my goal was when I started, and still is to put my product in a wholesale area like bed and baths, dermatology, doctor's offices, nail salons, beauty salons, things like that. Okay, to where I can just do a big order at one time and sell it on a wholesale basis versus a retail. It alleviates a lot of problems logistically, and it's simpler for me and it's simpler for the person who's purchasing it, right? So I'm trying to come up with a name, and I was thinking about a name because I get a lot of inspiration from this woman, and I love her name, and her name stands for her two sons' initials and then her business. And so I thought maybe I could use the same type of name and say Buds and Such, right? But so I have two questions. Am I infringing on her name? I think I am. I think I am. I don't even think I need to ask you that. And two, what is a good name? What kind of name do you think fits me? What fits me? I don't know what fits me. I want it to be, you like that idea? Buds and Such? If I make it Buds and Such, now here's my thinking, Miss Elite, because this is how anal I am. I would love to have a little tiny niche, a little corner, if you will, of my own. And what that corner would be is a little tiny boutique shop down here in the quaint town of San Luis Obispo County that all these tourists and all these beautiful people come to shop, right? And that would just be my dream, to grow cannabis and make my products and sell them to people and make them happy, right? So if I use Buds and Such, two things will happen. If I get my little boutique shop, people will think I'm talking about alcohol because it's buds, or they're going to think I'm talking about weed, and that might attract the law, right? So I'm trying to think of everything that might play into why I wouldn't pick that name. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because people don't think about some of the things when they go to start a business, and I didn't either. When I didn't start out growing cannabis to have a business, I never did. I don't sell my cannabis. I don't make a profit off my cannabis. I donate my cannabis, and I have a couple patients on the books. That's it. The rest of it that I do is my own dig. It's my own thing. It's what I do for my family. And through doing that, it's just kind of fallen in my lap, the sale of it, right? And the making of it, because people will try it and they'll go, "Hey, Gruesome, where'd you get that?" And I'll say, "Well, I made that." Or they'll try my something and they'll go, "Well, where'd you get that?" And I said, "Well, I made that." And they go, "Well, fuck, you make all this shit?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they go, "Well, can you make me some?" So you get to where people, like up here, I live on the ranch and we have a lot of part-timers. And so when the part-timers come up, like my neighbors, Tiffany, she'll come up and she'll order all her stuff because when she goes back home to Monterey County, she takes her shit with her. But she can't, she doesn't want me to have to mail it to her. Now, in the interim, if she needs something, I do mail it to her. Like I mailed her a tincture, I think. No, I did not mail her a tincture. I didn't. She came up that following Saturday and she got it here. So no, I didn't mail her anything. So I like doing it that way because when you mail stuff in the mail, even if it's soap, I think it's, I don't know. Can I get into trouble? I don't think so. It's just soap. Yeah, I need a crafty name, huh? I've been thinking. I haven't come up with anything. If you come up with something, let me know. Or if you got any ideas, because sometimes I'm too close to the situation and I really don't have good perspective and I can't see what I want to see. Like this is black to me. I should probably throw that shit away. I mean, but who would not want to have a soap like that in their soap dish? You can turn it over and give it to a man. He can have it that way. But the lady would want it that way. You thinking? I know it's something to think about, huh? That's why I have Coot or Ryan coming, the attorney, the cannabis attorney. Thank you, Gruesome. I love the fact that these two go to one bed and breakfast, and these are a different order. Oh no, this one, just the white. I have white ones that are just like this. No color, no purple. That match the white in this soap, the cream, and they go with it. Stars. Yeah, that's a funny story. How I got that nickname, and my husband hates that name. He hates it. He won't call me Star. Even though everyone calls me Star, he won't. Either people call me Star or Miss Delta. They call him Mr. Star. You're stoned, what? I'm stoned too. This one? What's this one? You know how guys have pet names for you, right? I fucking love this soap. I swear to God, I want to take a shower right now with this. Garden sesh. Ooh, that's amazing. Yep, my lights are on too. My lights are on too, and my seedlings are gonna come on at 1 a.m. Fuck. I'm like this, you guys, the night before my son's treatment. I can't sleep. Maybe I'll take a CBD bath or something. But do you see how they sit? How they'll sit perfect now? Can you see that? They sit perfect. And these, I can't wait. I'm going to make a really beautiful spring soap. And I do special orders because I have people that have kids and they have baby showers, and I do cupcakes. So I have a friend like who she threw her daughter a birthday party, and she gave each of the girls a cupcake to take home. I don't really have all that many products that I'm selling, Miss Elite. I make a lot of products for my family, but I don't sell everything I make. I sell my Heavenly Dank line and my soaps. That's it. I don't sell anything more than that. My salve, my RSO salve, my CBD cream. But these soaps, one batch of my soap that I make makes 36 soaps. So if I'm making a batch of 36 soaps and I have a soap rack of like 60 soaps sitting over there of all different flavors and all different patterns. I don't make them all on camera. I have to put cards like this. And I put my cards with my recipe on top of my soap so I don't forget which one, because you will fucking forget. Let me show you some. Did you see my CBD salve? Did you see my lotion on IG? Did you see the orange energizing one? This is what you need to talk to me about. Do you see this bar? Do you see this bar? This is a CBD RSO bar, soap bar, okay? You need to get one of these, 1 4-ounce container of my orange energizing lotion, and 1 RSO salve. I guarantee you this will last you at least 6 months. It's got a shelf life of a good 5 years. Well, a year, because I did use a year, I would say. Don't keep it more than a year. But cut a slice off each time you take a shower with it or a bath, and don't put all of it in the bath because it's a little softer than the normal bars because of the recipe. But it doesn't mean that it's going to get soggy, because it's a hard bar, okay, by all means. But you use this at night, you take a bath with this, you put my RSO salve on, and then you put my lotion on. Let me show you. Here is the salve. And you get that's a big container. When you see this container and you go, oh, that's not very big, I guarantee you this container right here, yeah, it's a little pricey. It's RSO. It's pure THC. It's pure Rick Simpson oil. It's medication. Medication's not cheap. And people, I fucking argue with them all the time about this bottle. This will last you a good fucking 6 months if you use it properly. Because more isn't less. More is not more. More of product doesn't make it work better. There's a process to topicals. But that's a pretty big container. And I pour it in when it's hot. So it's completely solidified all the way to the bottom. It is a heavy container. This weighs about 8 ounces if you weigh it. But the container size is 4. But it's all back to a solid form. But it's pure Rick Simpson RSO solve. I put this, and my orange energizing lotion in a packet together. And people, I can't keep it on my fucking shelf. I have maybe 6 of these left, and I'm waiting for some product to make more. Now, do you see a little hole right there and a little hole right there? That's not because that they're tore. It's because the silicone wrap that I buy for these bars specifically need a little hole to breathe so that they don't have any mildew or any product problems, because these bars don't have preservatives in them. This is straight up RSO and CBD. This is good shit right here. And I'm telling you, if you took this bar in your whole shower and wasted that like that, shame on you. I cut a piece off. I'm telling you, I got a piece about that big right there, that much, in my shower. Plus my one of here, let me see this one. I have some of that in my shower. I have this pink one that I do in my shower. I've had this one in my shower for a good month and a half, dude, and it's not even dented the bar. That's a pretty goddamn hard bar, okay? My bars are 45 to 52% hardness. So you're not going to get a bar that's going to get soggy. Now, the recipe in this bar is a little different because you're talking about THC. The medicinal properties are different, and when you break the medication down, it has a different flash point. So your product recipe has to be added at a certain temperature depending on what you're making. So you got to do it right. And if you're not doing it right, you're not going to get a hard bar either. This is a hard bar, 45% hardness. But because of the recipe, this isn't something you would sit in a dish in your shower and let it melt. This, you can sit in your shower all damn day long and let everybody under the sun take a shower and get in and still have a rock hard solid bar. I tell you, if you chuck this at someone, you're going to hurt somebody. You're going to hurt someone. Okay? And look at how fat those bars are. Okay? Tell me where you can buy a natural coconut, organic, artisan bar like mine for my price and not get a bunch of crap in it too. You can't. I can't. I can if I buy it from my girlfriends that make it. I can, but not from the store. When I go to the grocery store, even Dawn, or not Dawn, what is it? Oil of Olay? Oil of Olay. Oil of Olay. Is it Oil of Olay? No, I'm wrong. It's Dawn. No, it's Dove. It's Dove. See, I don't even fucking know because I don't buy the shit. But I think it's Dove, and it says it's 3/4 cleansing cream. Okay. In order for you to make your bar 3/4 of a cleansing cream, that tells me which products you're adding to make that as a cleanser, right? Because some are for cleanliness, some are for lather, some are for, the list could go on, and I don't want to bore you, but the list could go on and on and on, okay? So I went to my computer, and I went to my soap cow, and I started putting in some percentages on different butters and different oils that would give me a 35% cleansing bar, right? Well, if you do it and you look at the soap cow, it's no wonder when you put I can't even say it. I want to say Dawn dish soap, Dove bar in your shower, why it is like mush. Like down here when you pick it up out of the soap dish, it's mushy and soggy. Oh, I can't stand that. Okay. Oh, God, I can't take that. Never in this house. It's because it's a 3/4 cleansing bar. That means that she sacrificed, or the company sacrificed, whomever, their hardness for cleansing. Now, that would be great if there wasn't any other oils or butters that could give you that 35% cleanliness and not jeopardize the hardness of your bar. Because I have easily, let's see, I have 45% hardness. Now it has to add up to 100%, you see. People can say I got 60, 60, 60. Well, that don't fucking that math is wrong. It's 100% in every fucking bar. 100% of butters. What are you using? Your whole recipe has to be 100%. You can't say it's 60, 60, 60. 60, 60 is 120. You're already over 100%. So what the fuck? Why is it even hard? It shouldn't be hard. Wouldn't even cure. Wouldn't even be you. It would either I don't know what that would do, but shit. You gotta have 100%, okay? So I have 45% hardness, and I'm not gonna jeopardize hardness for the other products. I'm just not gonna do it. Hardness, 45% hardness, that's a pretty damn hard bar, okay? And all my recipe is pretty standard for the hardness, okay? But I change my other oils and my other butters to add lather, to add suds, to add cleanliness, to add medication for someone that has psoriasis or cirrhosis or dry skin. I add things and take things away, but I'm not going to jeopardize the hardness of the bar. Because when you go to the store and you buy those isn't it 2-pack of bars? Or maybe you can buy a 1-pack. I don't even know anymore. What is it? Like, how much is it a bar? Can you tell me how much it is a fucking bar now of soap? That's pretty bad when I don't know what a goddamn bar of soap costs nowadays in the grocery store. But that's not saying that it's because I'm ignorant. It's because I don't buy them. I just make my own. I don't need to buy them. Why would I buy them? I know they got to be at least $6 for $7 for a fucking bar of soap. I know I can go to the 99-cent store and get some really off-scented expired bars for less, for 99 cents. I used to use the body wash. I used to buy the body wash too. I'm a huge body wash girl. Huge, huge, huge. But I make my own, and it takes me 10 minutes, Miss Elite, and I make a freaking gallon at a time. Trust and believe, it don't cost me $12 for the gallon. If I go to the store and I buy one liquid soap, I don't care what brand, it's a minimum $4.50, minimum. If you buy a good brand, it's more. Oh, no way. No way. Why would you do that? Now, I understand modern convenience, and if you're working and you have children and you don't have time. I have time. I have more than so much fucking time on my hands. You have no idea. I'm retired. I don't work anymore. I work I work, but I don't consider that work. It's my garden. You know what I mean? This is my love. This is my dig. So I don't consider this work. So I don't know. You'll have to school me because I don't know. Maybe it's just a southern girl in me that I just don't care, you know? But Miss Elite, you've got to get some of this. You've got to. You cannot buy Rick Simpson oil, not for the price that I sell it for, not for the smell that comes out of this bottle. You're going to want to eat it. Or my lotion. Now, those are the things that I swear by because I have them tested. You got to ask people those 3 fucking questions. Do you get your shit tested? Are you accountable? And if so, can I see the results? If they can't give you that shit, don't buy from them. Don't fucking buy from them. If you do, you're dumb. or you're at, not them, let me just backtrack that word because that's a really nasty word. If you buy from them, it is a lesson you will learn. I've done it. I've done it just like everyone else has done it. I've bought from people, right? I don't mean it like you're dumb. I mean, take the extra 5 minutes to look up the product. Like, like this product. I had a friend of mine come over and say she saw this product on the table. Can you read that? I think you can. Okay. It's pure organic product, and I use it in some of my products that I make, okay? But the point I want to make about it is she should know what this product is. The way she's presented herself, she should know what that product is, and she had no idea what that product is. And so take the time to educate yourself. Education. And you will find that anyone that does anything in their life does it basically for their family and their loved ones. They don't do it for themselves unless it makes them tick like this does. If what you're doing doesn't make you tick, find something that does, because that's what you need. This makes me tick. Because people say, God, isn't that just so much trouble? No, I love this. It gives me a sense of satisfaction that I can give people clean, beautiful medication, and that they don't have to worry about it not being here, and that they can come back to me and say, you know what, that was really good. Can I have some more? And that I am not going to rip them off or burn a hole in their pocket. Right? Don't do that. I should use this wick. I should use this wick. What a dummy. See, I'm stoned. I'm sitting here stoned. You guys have helped me so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You've helped me so much. Uncle Sir. Hi, doll. How are ya? I think it's my birthday now. Nope, not yet. It's only 12:20. Shizzle. Fuck. You help me, Miss Elite. Whenever I go to your garden, I'm jealous. I want to be like you when I grow up, girl. Uncle Surf, how are you? Thank you so much. Cheers, everybody. Ooh-wee, that's good. Did you get your box, Uncle Surf? I hope you got your box. Pain and insomnia, I know the feeling. Did you get your box? Shit. Do you did a mail call? Oh, thank you, Melinda. Thank you. How are you, doll? Hi, Sky. Oh, no, nobody can sleep. Hi, Kim. It's my birthday today. Thank you. Oh, it's not yet, though. It is where y'all are. You're so fucking sweet, you guys. Thank you. You guys stop by today if you can. I'm gonna give a couple of these away for the birthday. Oh, honey, you're so welcome. Did Red love her stuff? I want to know if Red loved that orange energizing lotion. I was just telling Miss Elite about my lotion. And did you not love this RSO Solve, dude? That's for you. And I really would love it if I get full jars, Addie, separately, because I want to send him and Lily a package separate. Good night, Miss Elite. Good night, sweetheart. Get some rest, please. Get some rest. Stop by around 1, doll. I would love it. Stop by like around 1:20ish, I guess. Unless you have time to stop by sooner. Because I'm going to give a couple of those away. Because I really want to. And it's just going to be an informal sesh with everybody. I'd love it. Oh, thank you, Melinda. Thank you. I think I'm going to give this one, it's not quite cured. You can see it's drying still. Okay, please do, because I want to send him and Lily a separate package, but share what you can, if Uncle, with the bigger package that I sent for you two boys. If you could share that with him, and then maybe talk Red into sharing a little bit with Lily until I get her own and him his own package, because I really don't know why I didn't think of that beforehand. So please apologize to him as well for me. That was really rude of me. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I hope I sent enough. Did I send enough? Because if I didn't send enough, please don't be shy and say I didn't. Because a girl's not stingy, and I want to make sure everybody gets an opportunity to try my product. It's my product. It's my baby. I'm really proud of it. And your opinions I value as family. So please, please give me your opinion. Oh, gruesome. Didn't get any goodies. Gruesome. You know what I think would be really nice? And this is the idea I've come up with. And I think I'm going to do a video on it. See my soaps like this? There are a lot of people that would love to have my soaps. These ones are right here are wholesale orders, okay? There are lots of people that would love to have them. So here's what I thought would be a really good idea to do. Find someone in the community, because I have RSO CBD soaps. I have THC and CBD soaps, and these fuckers are hard as a rock. And then I'm doing embeds with, icing on the top like a cake for children that I do that are regular bars. I don't have an IG list up yet. I'm doing a menu and it's not back from the printers yet. But what I can do is give you a rundown if you DM me of what is available, because I do cold processing most of the time. And I won't let a bar go until it's 100% cured. And I make them well in advance so that once you get started and get your routine orders, you'll always have your product. You'll never run out, because I don't make a lot of product. I make certain products that are go-to products that are basic need products for everyone. RSO, lotion, salve, cream, shampoo, but I don't sell my shampoos and stuff. I just sell my soaps, my Rick Simpson's salves, my Heavenly Dank line. And because that's enough. I'm not out here to make a buck, man. I'm out here to give back to the community and have a little tiny niche in the corner, you know? So I did these little star embeds, and I'm gonna use the star and the shell, and I'm gonna make a really beautiful spring soap. I don't know what scent I'm gonna use. Do you guys have any suggestions on a scent? I don't have a whole lot, but I'd like to use up what I have. But I do, I guess maybe I do have quite a bit. What do you guys like? Cheers. I do. I make my dog's CBD dog treats. You want to see them, Melinda? You'll die. Excuse my pajamas. come out here. Every time he hears the bag, he comes out. Oh, it's the bag. I make him chocolate chip CBD treats, and he eats one of these every day. Every day, dude. And I just bake them when I bake my cupcakes and stuff. And I make them these little bones. I didn't really see the question about what's the process of what. I didn't see what that question was. Let me look again. Oh, my method? Hi, Nugs. How you doing? My method for making Rick Simpson oil? Rick Simpson's method? Exactly Rick Simpson's method. No other way. That's the only person I go to. He's the only one I speak to about it. He's the only recipe I follow, and it's never failed me. Never, never. And I make mine in a rice cooker because I make a small batch. I don't make a big batch. Do you want to see my RSO, Nugs? I'll show you my RSO. I have nothing to hide here, though. I love it when people make it. Don't you? I think it's amazing medication. I can't believe it's fucking illegal. That's why I was so happy when Forbes, yeah, okay. I was so happy when Forbes read Big Pharma today. Oh my, yesterday they read Big Pharma. Now, you can't, and I sell my suckers and my edibles. Now, you can't get mad at me because I broke my syringe, the big one, and so I didn't find another one until I didn't have another here at house, so I had to buy one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to open this with the soap. Oh, I sure I can. This is my RSO. Straight ass up RSO, and that sucker's pretty. I mean, it's stuffed. I can't get any more in there. When I weighed it and put it on Instagram, I think it was 7 grams I yielded on this batch, and it's straight up tar. But this is what I make all my suckers and all my salves and my Heavenly Dank cream with. I use straight up RSO. And so I don't have a problem when people ask me, Rick Simpson oil. That's why I don't have a problem when people ask me, have you had your shit tested? Or can you show me the test results? Absolutely, I can show you the test results. On some of them, I might not be able to show you the metal results because I wasn't testing when I first started for heavy metals, and now I do. So some of the product, I couldn't show heavy metal testing, but when I had it tested on some of my older soaps, none of it came back showing heavy metals. And I don't know why it would anyway. I'm just paranoid about heavy metals now because of all the fucking fertilizers and pesticides that we use. I'm gonna put this back in the fridge. That's what I made these out of, these suckers. You can see it in there, the RSO and the hash. I made all these suckers out of it, and I love them. See? You can see the hash in there. You can see the RSO in there, but look how thick those girls are. These are 80 milligram suckers. And I make these and sell them in the 4-pack all day long. I can't keep them in stock. But they come straight out of the RSO that I just put away too. Or hash. I'll make bubble hash or keef. And then I use that. These were 9-pound hammer bubble hash and keef. That's what this batch was. And I only have 8 left out of 36 that I did. But you can totally see all the medicine in them. And I should probably eat one of these. But see, I mean, I can see the medicine in, geez, there's a lot of medicine in these. I have a couple over there that I'm going to send Doc Wiggler. So I only have 8 left. I need to make more. I need to make some more. But I sell these all day long. I mean, I can't go to the dispensary, the mobile dispensary that I get. Like if I want to buy something, I weighed the sucker that it was, where is it? Let me show you. I was so mad. I was so mad. Okay, and I'm not going to show you the brand, okay? I'm not going to show you the brand. But I'm going to show you the sucker that I bought, okay? Look at the sucker, okay? There's the package, so you know I'm not bullshitting you. And there's the, it says lollipop, 30 milligrams. I'm just covering up the name of the person that sold it, you know? Okay, but watch. Now, I weighed this fucker, okay? This sucker did not even weigh 0.3 in the package. In the package. Are you fucking kidding me? And look at the sugar crystallization on there. Look at that. I haven't touched it. It's 30 milligrams, okay? I had one. I'm not eating the second one. Okay? Now I made, when did I make these? I don't know, maybe 10 days ago. Do you see crystallization on my suckers? No. You see medicine in them. You see hash in them, keef in them. You see a happy face on them, right? But you do not see crystallization. And these, look how thick they are. 80 milligrams. Which one do you want? Now this one, see why it's two-tone? It's darker here and darker here. That's because this one is cinnamon, cinnamon, I have to look at my list. Cinnamon something. It's mixed with something. I made cinnamon apple and cinnamon, either cinnamon watermelon or cinnamon strawberry. And so I think it's strawberry because it's lighter. But which one would you want? This is 30, this is 80. I sell 4 of these all day long for $35 plus the shipping. This, $13 for one. I don't know. Which one do you want to buy? I don't want to buy these for $13. And I can't even sell these. I can't even sell these to wholesale to my mobile dispensary anymore because now you can't sleep because you're hungry. I'm gonna eat one of these. I can't sell these to my mobile dispensary because they're 80 milligrams and the since they went recreational, I'm gonna eat this one because it broke a little tiny bit. Since they went recreational and changed the packaging, I can only package these at 10 milligrams. So I said, okay. I know many people will come and buy the 80 milligrams from me. I don't need you to deliver them for me. And I'd rather buy 4 for 35. This one's strawberry apple. I mean, cinnamon apple. That's good. Shit. Now I'm gonna have to set it there a minute. So I don't know. That's why I do this, because I have patients that medicate with more than 10 milligrams. And the law says I can't make it any stronger than 10 milligrams and sell it. Because that's the law, you know? Okay. Well, that's the law to sell it. So I don't sell it. You know? If I sell it, it's in 10 milligrams like that. But I'm not going, I donate to my family and my friends. That's what I do. And I don't see anything wrong with that. You know? Don't share my prescriptions. I make them their own prescriptions. And they're following their doctor's orders. So who am I to say they can't medicate with 1,000 milligrams of cannabis a day? I'm not their doctor, right? Fuck, I wear it, sleep in it, drink it, eat it, smoke it, vape it. I don't care. Rub it on. If they made a Visine with cannabis in it, I'd probably use it. I'd probably use it. That's good. Did you like the suckers, Mr. Uncle Surf? You got apple cinnamon, huh? Well, you guys are gonna love it in the moonshine. I know you put it in the moonshine. Is it illegal to send alcohol in the mail? I think it is. I don't know. Is it? I get wine in the mail. Maybe it's not. I get wine from my, I'm pointing over there like you can see it. You can't see it. I get wine shipped to me from the wineries that we go to. And it's sent to, UPS delivers it, so I'm assuming it's probably okay. Oh, there went a big old soap. See, I love trimming these because I love them. So see, you guys, if you have little kids or a baby shower or a wedding, I even do cakes, soap cakes, or cupcakes for birthdays. You know how you have your little kids, your boys or girls, they have a birthday, and I make 12 cupcakes because they generally will invite 12 of their friends. And each little boy or little girl will go home with a cupcake. And now if it's a specific theme, you know, Star Wars or Betty Boop or Tiger or something that the kid wants, then I do what they want. I need an advance notice because I need it to cure. And it takes 4 weeks. 4 weeks generally. I usually will ship mine out in 4 weeks. The longer you cure, the better. I mean, it won't hurt using it at 4 weeks. So I just make it a rule not to ship out until it's 4 weeks old. So these orders that are shipping, these have been, these were placed 3/1. So she placed these orders on the 1st of March, and she'll have them, she paid for them, and then she'll have them in her store by the 2nd of April. And she's not out, and that's how I like it to go. I like it to, so that you get stuff and you're not missing anything or out of anything. I'm always out. I'm always out because I don't want you to be out. But I do have this one in my shower. I do. Because this was a new recipe that I added to my line. And so I wanted to try it. Good morning. Good morning, Renaissance Guy. How are you? Is it morning? It's still nighttime here. I don't even think it's... What time is it? It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Oh, shizzle, I'm another year older today. Now look at that butterfly, looks sad. That butterfly looks like it had better days. It did not withstand the mold. Look how dirty my fingers are from gardening. That's not dirt though. That's a stain that won't come off from whatever I do in the garden. And look at that one. Looks like it's squeezed together. I think I will probably rebatch the butterflies. And that's what I love about cold processing soap. I can rebatch it. So the ones that look like brains that we looked at earlier, that I was making the brains with. So they even had the quadrants, the occipital and parietal lobe. It split the two hemispheres. And then I made the desert ones with the cactuses. That was fun. And these were fun. These were, this is the whole soaps where this colors all the way down. And then they had a sun inside them. But these were all trimmings that I trimmed up. And this one just came off. Oh, that one. I just put soap in my mouth. This one came off of the new soap I just made. No, second to the last I just made. I think I'm gonna make another one. I'm gonna make another one tonight. I don't know what kind I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make something. I don't think I'm gonna eat this sucker. And it doesn't even look good. Does that look good? I mean, is that right? It might be okay. It might be. Oh, I just showed you the name, didn't I? Sweet and relaxing. 30 milligram. Well, how did I get the 30 milligram? Well, they had, the regulations haven't changed yet. I know, right? I mean, you can see my happy face. You see my happy face in my sucker? And you can see the medicine in it, the hash. See where it broke off right there? I dropped I think I dropped one of the bags on the ground and it broke a little piece off of that one. So I'll have to replace that one in the 4-pack. But this, I don't think I'm gonna eat this. Not when I have mine to eat. I really like apple though. Is this apple? Oh, this doesn't even have THC in it. This is CBD. Okay. So this isn't even going to give you a medicated lift mentally. It's a CBD edible. Okay. Mine is going to give you psychoactive effect. Yeah, these will give you a psychoactive effect. These will fucking couch lock your ass. These ones, I've had patients or customers tell me I eat one of these every night and I sleep like a baby. Why doesn't that work for me? Maybe because I eat so many of them. Look at my bowl's empty. My soaps are trimmed. My bags have been burped. My jars are still open. Shit. So I need to put all that away. I have a bunch of marijuana on my table. I should probably put that shit away. I have marijuana all over my house. I'm perfectly legal to have it. I don't have more than I'm supposed to have. So maybe YouTube will not smack me with a copyright because I've used no copyright songs. Hey, do you guys use the weed tube? Do you guys know about the weed tube? Yeah, we all do, right? Don't we all? That's the only way we should do it, I think, right? I think that's the only way we should do it. You know what? The government really didn't have anything to say when I had oxycodone all over my fucking house. They could have cared less. In fact, they didn't even go and arrest the doctor for giving me so many of them so many times. They just kept giving them to me like fucking M&Ms. So I don't think what I'm doing is, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I'm a huge advocate for cannabis. If you think cannabis doesn't have medicinal properties, I'm sorry to tell you, you're sadly mistaken. It does. If you medicate just recreational and you think you're not using it for medicinal, you probably are using it medicinally and just don't know it. You know, when you have that really shitty day at work and you just can't sleep, or your body aches and you smoke a doobie, and then you go, oh, life is so much better, right? No, they aren't anything nice. Nothing nice about narcotics. No way. Big pharma can suck the big one as far as I'm concerned. You know what I did? I got clean from big pharma using cannabis. That's the only thing I use is cannabis. I bitch and moan and complain if I have to take a damn Tylenol. I gag when I have to eat the Benadryl right now. I want to throw them up the minute I put them in my mouth. You know, here's a really good trick you could teach your kids if you don't know this. Um, if you have trouble swallowing a pill and it just makes you don't like it, and a lot of kids do, if you have them place the pill underneath their tongue and they just take a drink of water, by natural occurrence, when they swallow the water, their tongue will raise to prevent them from choking on the water, and they'll swallow the pill. And I learned this when I was in nursing school years and years ago. And I never thought it worked. And I always used to tell my patients to try it. And these poor kids would, because they didn't have the mental capacity of understanding what I was telling them, the pill would end up getting soggy because they would try to spit it out versus just letting the natural process happen. And so I tried it with the Benadryl, and I thought to myself, those poor children, those poor kids, because I couldn't swallow that fucker to save my ass. And it wasn't because it wasn't because the process doesn't work, it works. It was because I was doing the same thing. I wanted to spit it out. I did not want the natural process to happen and my tongue to raise and swallow it. I knew there was something under my tongue. So I could totally relate to those poor kids. And I thought, you little shit, you put them kids through misery. I did a nursing stint at one of the grade schools for a summer, and the kids, I was the nurse at the school. So when they came to the nurse's office, it was usually for a damn fever, or, or they fell off the monkey bar and they needed a Tylenol or some shit. Oh, hi, gotta love paper. I can't sleep. No, we haven't been able to sleep, bro. We haven't been able to sleep. It's horrible, isn't it? It's almost 1 o'clock here. Oh, you guys, let's see. Uncle Surf is in. Okay, so he's Cali time too. So who's on? Who's in the morning? Who is it? 7 somewhere. Who wants to do a live? Someone should do a live. I've been on. Wow. I've been on an hour and 35 minutes. Someone should start a live. I should quit hogging the airway. These are good. Fuck. Australia. It's 3:53 there. Aussie in the house. Fuck. Sit up. God, there's a place I want to visit. Fuck. I would love it if I could go from state to state to state and talk to people about marijuana and be the Central Coast female advocate. That's what I want to be known for. I bet. And you get to see kangaroo, don't you? Oh my God. Oh my God, do you get to see a chinchilla? Have you guys ever felt a chinchilla? Oh my God, if you ever felt a chinchilla, you would die. They're so soft. Oh, I'm so jealous. Oh my God. Oh my God. And you see all those tigers and lions and they're cubbed in and those babies. Oh God. If I could go back to school, that's what I would do. I would be a vet for wildlife or some shit because I just love that. I love those videos where animals save other animals. Do you guys watch those? I am a sucker for them. A sucker. Oh my God. Elephants helping cats or birds out of the water because they're drowning. Oh my God. Dogs rescuing a baby deer that fell through the ice. Come on, if a dog can and an animal can act like that, fuck. We really as humans need to take some lessons. Fuck. I love any sort of animal too, really. Me too. They gravitate towards me. Old people, babies, and animals for some reason. I don't know why. That's okay. I'm being rude and sucking on this sucker and talking. Sorry. That thing is really good. I'm eating the shit out of that thing. Maybe that'll make me sleep. I haven't had a sucker in a couple days, so. You think that's what it is? Do you think I think babies can sense that, huh? Maybe dogs can sense that. I know my horses could sense that, whether you were afraid of them or not. I don't know. Maybe they can. I don't know. You guys, I'm trying to debate whether or not to chop my hair off because of my son's chemo. He's bald. He's losing his eyebrows now and his eyelashes. And he's going to be sitting in the chair at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning getting his fucking chemotherapy. I believe too. I think if my son can go through that shit, I can certainly tolerate shaving my fucking head. Or something. They do gravitate to people that they feel that way? Oh, really? Okay. Maybe that's why then. I try to be a good person. I sometimes fail at it. Shit, I'm only human. But I try like a mofo. Cheers, you guys. I really like this Malibu that Surf sent me. It's really good. It's a clean vape. And I love the flavor. If you're a bad soul, what? They will avoid you? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I really? I figure maybe kids, like infants, maybe knew, like a mother, you know how when they hold their child or when they're crying and she can comfort them and no one else can. So I think children can probably sense whether you're a good person or not. I didn't know animals. I guess it makes sense though. I mean, if you think about it, I took anthropology in college. I should know. I know the evolution of life, but you guys, you know what? I'm really mad at my cat. My cat my cat has taken two baby bunnies in the last 2 days. One yesterday and one today. And I about killed him today. I wanted to strangle that sucker. And had I got a hold of him, I probably would have. He gets fed so well. There's no reason for him to do that. And Mister says, "You took anthro in college. You know the evolution of the world. What is the problem?" I said, "The problem is that little bastard don't need a bunny rabbit." Yeah, I knew you would, baby. I knew you would. I'm eating me one too. Look at mine. It's already. I got a dent in it. I'm gonna chew it in a minute. Do you like the flavors of those ones? That is a shit ass song. That sounds like something in the fucking elevator. They all do, don't they? Heard that. Hello. UK in the house. Australia and UK in the house. That's what I love about this community. Fuck, where can you go, you guys, and sit and have a conversation with people from UK, Australia, Texas, Kentucky, and California all at the same damn time? You can't. You can't. Right here on Google. That's where you can do it. Right here. You should go live, Uncle Sir. You can't. Uh-uh. That's some mambo stuff right there. I love it too. Yeah, you should do a live. I've been on here an hour and 45 minutes, dude. I got all my soaps cut. I got all my soaps trimmed up. I got all my orders ready to go. I'm not, that's not true. I forgot about those over there. These are all done. Who's still grumpy? You know what? Here's what I say to that. You are entitled to be a shit some days, right? I'll tell you why. Now I don't offer this luxury to everyone because everyone doesn't deserve it. But if you have served our country and given me my freedom, you are mature in age, know what life is about, and you don't think you just have it by the world, by the tail, so to speak, and can appreciate the smaller things in life and family, gratitude, respect, truth, and dignity means something to you, along with a word called respect, then I'm all about you. And that's family. That's Uncle Surf. So you're kind of entitled to be a bitch sometimes. Can you be a pain in the butt sometimes? Yeah. But we all can. Who cares? Right? Where, you know what I say? Google is not only just a place to go and have and show your experience, strength, and hope. Do you know how much money people are saving in counseling by going on Google Live and complaining about their lives? Shizzle. Now, I don't mean that in any disrespectful way. I mean more fucking power to you because you're getting it for free. Finally waking up and not paying those assholes $120 an hour, right? Because I've done my share of counseling. Believe and trust that shit. But you can come on here and talk about it. And I think it's if you have a platform for that, like Uncle Surf, you have a platform for that. Your channel is a no nonsense, so to speak, growers channel. I say two things about growers channels, right? Ooh, yummy gummies, huh? Two things about growers is you don't go to a grower and disrespect them, and you don't go to a grower and lie to them. Because if you do any one of those two things, you have lost that grower's trust, respect, and friendship. Plain and simple. Don't rip me off. Don't fuck with my money. Don't fuck with my family. And don't fuck with my trees. And then we're good to go. You mess with my child and I'll murder you. It's that simple. That's just Southern. I don't, you can take my couch, my boat, my bike, you can take all that shit. I don't care about that. A bridge? What? Mm-hmm. Lion is a bridge burner. Wow, I haven't seen. Now tell me, my dad used to tell me that. And my dad has passed away. Rest in soul, Dad. Rest in peace. He would say, don't lie, Billy, because that's burning a bridge. Hey, Cy. Cy or Sly, I'm not sure. If I went home, let's say I got into an argument at school and I had a little tiff with one of the girls or something, which was the norm for me because I was a tomboy. If I came home bitching about getting my ass kicked, he'd whip my ass again. Because he'd tell me two things: don't lie to me and take care of your shit. That's what my dad would tell me. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. Don't say respect me in one breath and disrespect me in another. Right? I won't tolerate that. But here's the thing. You have to allow people to be you to be a victim. I'm not going to be your fucking victim. Go find another victim. I'm not going to be your victim. I have a pretty good gut instinct about people and a good intuition, and I use it avidly. I do. God gave it to me. Why not use it? I mean, it's a God given gift. If you fucking, it's like fight or flight. If you sense fear, you get the hell out of there, right? You don't stick around. You either fight or you flight. Same thing. Get around a liar or someone that manipulates you or cheats you or deceives you. That is all, in my opinion, equal to disrespect. I don't have any tolerance for that bullshit. Uh-huh. You need to call out people that do that rip you off or that take something that doesn't belong to them. How dare them? What gives you the right to take something that doesn't belong to you? What? Because I gave you permission to do you a favor or something? Fuck you. You have an obligation, not as what I've just done for you, but as your friend, one, hello, two, as a partner on the same level, and from man to man or woman to woman, it's just called fucking respect. There are repercussions, you know, for your shit. Shit happens. Karma is a bitch. And then you die. That's what my dad said. You can't sleep. Oh no, Jess, you can't sleep. It's 4:07. Karma's a bitch. Karma's a bitch. And you know what? You know those people that say karma doesn't ever come back to get me? Karma is my best friend. My only regret is this. Hey, main girl genetics, good morning. My only regret is that I am not a fly on the wall when the karma hits. That's it. Other than that, I don't really give a shit. You know what I mean? Because I let it do its purpose. I let it do its thing. Oh, main girl, did you see the upgrade or the two last videos on Blue Planet and Silica that I did? Those are your genetics, doll. They're killing it. I put them on Blue Planet Nutrients on the 3rd of March. They've been topped, lollipopped, and defoliated. You do? I'm sorry. That's horrible. I know Surf is dealing with some shit about people being disrespectful and ripping him off, I believe, and I don't think it's right. Oh, I'm so glad. How are you? How's your sister? My boy goes tomorrow for his second chemo. He's losing his hair. His hair's gone, actually. He's starting to lose his eyebrows. Have you never seen anybody without eyebrows? It will set you back a bit for a second. You know, it'll take a minute. It took me a minute. I want to shave my freaking eyebrows and shave my head, but he won't let me. He had 6 really good days. Really good days. And now they're going to slam him tomorrow. At 8 a.m., he's going to sit down. Fuck. They're going to slam his ass tomorrow. God damn it. Do you know he's on Cytoxin, and that Cytoxin is straight up poison, guys. The sores were so bad in his mouth that he lost 11 pounds in a week. That's right. That's right. Surf says you can know me, you can disrespect me, but you know, you can steal from me, but you have to know me to disrespect me. She started her radiation. How's she doing? My sister said the radiation was the worst part because it causes like a sunburn. You know, it just looks like you're burning, like you burnt your skin. It's so brutal. Please send her my love. You know what? I don't know what she can or cannot have, main girl, or what she does or doesn't do, but I'd love to send her a little cancer care package of just some of my products that she can open and use personally for herself if she's into that thing. Just to give her something else to think about. Good morning, P2. How are you? I didn't see that you were in the room. I know that you were there, but I just didn't say good morning to you. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing up. I can't sleep. I'm not itching, but I can't sleep. I'm eating suckers. Well, I've already done my praying to God. I've already done my compromise with God. God's not compromising with me. I tried to make a deal with him, and he won't make a deal with me. God says I don't compromise. You take this shit the way I give it to you, and that's it. And so I'm doing the best I can. Would she use regular soap, though? And some beautiful lotions and maybe have an edible sucker or some popcorn or something. Would she do some of that? Because I would just love to put her a little care package together. It really means a lot to a patient when they're sitting there in that chair or they're sitting there in their waiting room waiting to go in for their treatment. Okay, get you one that they have something to preoccupy their mind. And I know when my sister was going through hers, I did a care package every single day, and I kind of picked up things around her and what her likes were, and she really appreciated that. And it wasn't till almost a year later, after it was all over, that she told me that, but I know she did. So I really think that they sit there sometimes and their head is just spinning of all the bad things that could happen or could go wrong. And so it gives them something to think about other than the fucking treatment. I mean, my son's treatment is 6 hours long. 6 fucking hours. He sits in the chair at 6. Well, it might not be quite 6. He sits in the chair at 8 a.m. Actually, he sits in the chair earlier than 8 a.m., but they started his infusion at 8 a.m., and he's not done till 12:30. And by the time he's done at 12:30, he's so out of it that he doesn't even remember the car ride home or the following next day until the following evening when he finally wakes up and comes to. And then he knows where the fuck he is and says, oh, I'm home already? Shit, that's all I remember. And then the side effects begin, and it takes 22 days away from him again, and then 6 days of good days, and then they're gonna slam him again. This is treatment 2. I'm so glad he only has four rounds. He's got 2 more after this, and that's it. 2 more after tomorrow. Hopefully, God willing, and the creek don't rise. We don't know about radiation yet. We won't know about radiation until after this. I'm looking for my tat work, and I'm still deciding if I'm going to take off my hair or not, shave my head. I did it before. I've done it before. I can do it again. It's just hair, right? It's just, it'll grow back. It's just that I don't know, I'm older, so I'm afraid it's not going to grow back as fast. I don't know. And then I sit and I go, oh, you're sitting there bitching about your hair not growing back fast. Try going through having sores so bad in your mouth that you can't drink or eat anything, or you're so nauseated that you don't know whether to put your head in the toilet or sit on it. You know? So I really don't have any room to bitch. Please do. Please, please do. Because I really think that she would appreciate it. I'm sending nothing but positive vibes and prayers to her and to your family, mean girl. I hope you and your man have both healed up nicely from the burn, and that things are well, and your daughter's well. And I'm sorry you're going through that, doll. I'm so sorry. It sucks, I know. It sucks, that's why I'm fucking up. Because David left at 1 p.m. yesterday afternoon to go to UCLA. Cheers, you guys. So I ate that whole sucker. Damn. You're going to go live? Okay. All right, perfect. Then I'm going to go ahead and end my live. So I'll stop by for a few minutes because I'm still unwinding. There are 22 people in chat right now. My goodness, thank you. There must be a lot of insomniacs out there. Mads V channel is going live. No bitching. Are you over your grumpiness, Uncle? Surf? I called him Uncle Smurf for the longest time. You guys want to go? Kinda. Well, you gotta be over it. You can't. Don't just bitch and moan. Okay. Is Red there? I want to see Red. No, she's probably sleeping. You have your live doll. You do your thing, and however you feel, you feel. I will see you again. Gotta love you. Gotta love you, doll. I will be over to see your videos. I know I haven't been over there in a minute. Please slap a bitch. It's not because it's not that I haven't wanted to. It's just that I have not had time. I will make the time because I absolutely adore you. Thank you for stopping by and sharing my birthday with me. Have a blessed, blessed day. I'm going to get the scoodles out of here. I think that Uncle Surf is going to go live. Thank you so much. If you guys don't know who Gotta Love Carpet Phantom is, please go and check her channel out. She has beautiful content. She is a beautiful, beautiful soul. You will love her and you will understand why she is so good with the snakes that she has and why they trust her the way you do. I believe what you guys were saying about someone sensing whether you have a good soul or not. Those snakes know she has a good soul. So thank you for doing that because someone has to do that. I'm scared to death of them. Scared to death of them. So someone has to love them too because they need love, right? So thank you for doing that, doll, and it's my pleasure. It's honestly my pleasure. I really am at awe at what you do. That is my battery that I just pushed that's telling me I have 10% to go. So that's perfect timing. I do apologize because there's 22 of you in here, and that is horrible to end a stream with 22 people in it. Uncle Surf, you better hold those people down because they've got insomnia too. And they need to talk about what's going on. Maybe they got something going on that's keeping them up. I know I do. So give them an opportunity to let them talk about what's going on in their life too. Because sometimes I always think it's about me, and it's not. It's not always about me. You know? Sometimes I can be a selfish little shit. And it's not until someone slaps me and makes me recognize that, hey, it's not about you. Life's not always about you, Miss Delta. So take a little bit of time today, everybody, to show someone else a little kindness in your heart that you're a good person and that you can open the door for them. You can pump their gas. Maybe you pay for their coffee. Maybe you were ahead of them in the line at the grocery store and they only had one item and you bought their item. I don't know. I don't know how you guys do it. Maybe you fed a stray animal that was hanging around by your house and you drop off food there. Maybe you hand out soap to the homeless like I do. I don't know. But do something today to make someone else's life amazing today. Not you, theirs, and you will figure it out. It takes something as simple as this little wick right here to make someone feel that you love them and that you care. And do it genuinely. Do it because you want to do it, not because I'm asking you to. Do it because you want to do it, because it won't make you feel good and you won't get the satisfaction out of it if you do it just because you're told to do it. It's like a child. Keep your hand out of the cookie jar. They're going to put their hand in that cookie jar. They're just going to do it. That ain't no ifs, ands, buts about that, Miss Delta. So just try to bring a little kindness. That's all. Uh, I sometimes have trouble doing that. So today I'm going to take some of my own advice and tell you guys, if no one has told you today that you're beautiful, you're beautiful. And I love you, and you are special and mean something and have a purpose in this world. You might not know what it is, or you might be struggling with something and questioning that very same topic, but you're right where you're supposed to be, and more will be revealed. One plant, one love, one tree. Go over and see Mr. Uncle Serve. I'll see y'all over there. Peace.